hardcore boxing news, and that's what's up, man. And that's what's up, man. Okay, you gonna come on here and just break news just like that, huh?
This is Dollar.
Hey, it's your boy Jay, hardcore boxing news. What you got going on, bro? We out of here.
Hey, it's your boy Jay, hardcore boxing news, back at you with what's happening in the world of boxing today. Good morning. And if you're hearing the sound of my voice right now, that's letting you know that you're not asleep. Good morning, man. It's good to see everybody this morning, man. It's a Sunday. You know how we like Sundays. It's the beginning of the week, but it's also the beginning of fight week, man. And Lord have mercy, we got one materializing this week, and I'm so happy about that, man. This is a fight that if you're a hardcore, you're going to love it. If you're a casual, you're going to love it. It's a truly 50-50 fight, man. And I'm definitely looking forward to this one. I'm going all out. I mean, I'm going to get the fight meal and everything. I think I'm going to do a brisket for this fight, man. So I'm definitely looking forward to it. I know you all are well because I know y'all get down the same way, man. But I tell you what, let's get a little morning motivation. You know how I like my morning motivation. Let's get that going on, and then we're going to keep it pushing, man.
I need you to confront you. I need you to confront you because you're the one holding you up. I need you to confront you. I need you to look in the mirror and tell you, you are not going to do me like this no more. You're not going to keep procrastinating. You're not going to keep thinking like that. I need you. You're not going to continue to sabotage me. You're not. I get frustrated with humans when somebody's late and they upset. I get frustrated with humans when somebody borrows money from you and you don't pay it back and you upset. I get upset with humans when you go out to eat and they don't bring your food out the way you want your food out and you are so upset and you let them have it, but then you disappoint you when you don't let you have it. You give you a pass. You're not where you're supposed to be financially, and you gave yourself a pass. You know you better than that. You know you should be further in life, but you keep letting you slide. It's time you punish you. You need to tell you no more TV, no more snacks, no more desserts, no, we working out now. No more alcohol, not right now. No, I can't handle it right now. You need to tell you that you owe you something. Hold you accountable.
Yes, indeed, man. You definitely have to, be tougher with yourself than most people will be, man, because it's important, man, because let me tell you something. One thing about this flesh, it likes to stay in mess. I don't know about y'all, but I know mine. My flesh want to stay in mess, so you got to harness that flesh and say, oh, nah, you ain't taking me down this street again. I'm getting off that vicious cycle. I ain't messing with you about none of this. You dig? And hold self accountable, man. That is so important. It's so important. What we got in the building this morning? We got Naeem the Dream in the building. He says the only dream that matters in boxing, and I am here. He also says Bivol about to get whooped the way Marcus Brown got whooped by Bivol. Tables turn. Canelo ducking the man who put him to sleep. Lamont, if a roach, if he ain't making it, he got heart, though it's not enough. We got Real Prison Talk with Tommy in the building. Salute to you. He said, good morning, family. He said, Jada fell asleep. We got my guy, Kenneth Clegg, in the building. What's up, Kenneth? Good to see you. And we got Boxing Dad in the building. Salute to you, Boxing Dad. Always a pleasure. That's a father, man, that's going to be one day a father of a world champion, man. He's Kamari Filson's dad, man. And I just feel though that Damari is going to be him for sure. He got next without a doubt, man. It's going to be a pleasure watching him navigate the career of his son and seeing them move forward to being champion of the world one day. Another recipient of the up in Gym. Yes, indeed. Another one that's been stamped by Coach Calvin and also Coach Kenny, man. Going to be a lot of champions that come out of the Upton Gym. And the beautiful thing about it is, man, that we're so close that we're going to be able to take that ride with them and continue on ushering them forward, man, ushering them forward. And I'm so looking forward to it, man. This week, it's been a little bit of excitement for a simple fact. We're getting closer and closer to a tank fight, man. And, you know, that's always exciting. You know what I mean? No matter what. And I'm going to tell you, Tank has been getting a lot of kickback on reference to his fight that he got coming up with Lamont Roach. You dig? So we're going to see, you know, people talk all that smack and everything, this, that, and the other, this, that, and the other. But let me tell you something. They talk all that smack, but no matter what, they're going to be front and center for the Gervonta Tank Davis upcoming fight. Now, me personally, I'm a little upset about the destination of that fight, man. I am upset about the destination because I feel though all his key people that's behind him are in Baltimore and DC. I'm talking about his foundational people for both fighters. So I just thought it would have been just a blessing for them to hold the fight in the hometown, man. So that way we ain't have to do all this migrating all the way to Houston. You did. But I guess somehow, some way, some fashion, it's a method to their madness. Normally when they have a fight like in Houston, Texas, or places, Dallas or whatever, it's because the it's a black fighter against a Mexican fighter. Let's keep it P, okay? Just keeping it real, you know, as they say in Philadelphia, keeping it a beam, you know what I mean? That's normally why it be a fight in Texas, because they're trying to count on the Latino community being there, being though the Latino community is the biggest boxing supporters when it comes to boxing. You did. They're gonna watch two fleas fighting on the top of a dog. You did, and so I don't know. I'm gonna ask my connect, like, yo, why did y'all? What was the reason why y'all did that? Because I am interested. You know what I mean? Why what was the or maybe Tank just didn't want to fight in DC, because I heard that Tank don't want to do Baltimore or DC because he felt though, now this is just hearsay, that when it was time for his court case, he feel though that they didn't rally behind him. You did. So, you know, and when it came to that case, man, it was a moral thing more than anything, you know what I mean? So I ain't gonna touch that, but it was a moral thing, you know what I mean? It was a hit and run, you know, against a woman that was pregnant. You know? So I mean, come on, man, we got to keep it 100, man. We love our fighters, man, but we can't sanction that bullshit. We can't do that, you know what I mean? And when we started doing that, all we do is become fanboys and fangirls. And one thing about over here, man, how we do on the JBT, man, we love the sport more than we love the fighter. I know I do anyway. And no matter who my guy is, if you're wrong, you're wrong. And as simple as that, you know what I mean? I'm going to still rock out with you because shit, my parents would, you know, I've been wrong many a time and they told me I was wrong. At least my mama did. You know what I mean? But that didn't stop her from loving me or anything like that. But she wasn't sanctioning my bull crap. You know what I'm saying? And that's so important, man. You know, when you get to the point where, you know, you just you all right with anything your fighter does or say, and you're not standing up and say, hey, nah, that's a little wrong. You know what I mean? That's when you just become just a fanboy, they call, or whatever you want to. We always got to, call our people out on their bull crap. You know what I mean? But still remain their supporter and things of that nature, unless they just doing something that's so devious that you can't even get behind. But it is what it is, man. And that's not how we rock out right here. We love our guys, you know what I mean. But we ain't gonna be that. You did. We men over here, man. And if I just sanction your bull crap, I'm really enabling you, and I'm not helping you. You know what I mean? And that's what we're not gonna do around here. But hey, man, it's Sunday, man, and I did get a little bit of rest this weekend and everything. I thank everybody for understanding. I did go have doctor's appointments Friday. As you all know, I have congestive heart failure, and a whole bunch of other ailments and things you did. But just to let y'all know, I am going to be around for a little bit longer. So don't count me out yet, man. Please don't count me out, man, because of the doctors in actuality, in totality, that I'm doing quite well. She did find out that my heart, it doesn't skip a beat, but she says that my heart gives an added beat. You know how your heart supposed to go boom, 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 boom. When my heart goes boom, boom, boom. I'm doing 3 beats, and within the time I'm supposed to be just doing 2. You dig? So, which puts an added stress on my heart because it's making the heart work more because it's supposed to open up like this, and while it's trying to open up, it's beating again in between the open up. You dig? If that makes any sense to anybody, you know what I'm saying? But she said it's not to a point where it's really making her concerned about it, and I got one of them old school cardiologists, man, that's been in the game, man, and just the little small things I see that she do that I see that most people don't even do. Even when she was taking my blood pressure, she kept my arm up on her shoulder. And she said the reason why, I asked her why she do that. And she says because when you're getting your blood pressure taken, it's supposed to be at heart level. Your arm should be at heart level. You dig? Nobody never took my blood pressure like that. She said, well, that's how it's supposed to be. And I'm like, that's crazy. I've been getting my blood pressure all my damn life. But somebody to actually put it at arm level with heart level, you know what I mean? She explained those type of things to me, things of that nature. But she said, in November, the beginning of November, they want me to take, I think it's called an echo something. And what that does is let you know what percentile your heart is working at. So when they first deemed me as congestive heart failure, which is genetic, and my father, he died of heart attack, and he had congestive heart failure as well. But what she said is, all right, when they first found out of me, they said my heart is working at 40%. Okay, so now she's going to recheck it in the beginning of November to see has it healed some, because the heart can heal. So I'll know, and I'll keep you on. Yeah, that right there, echocardiogram. Yeah. So thank you, I sir. So I'll know in November is the heart getting better or if it's getting worse. I think it's getting better because I'm not having as many episodes of things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? Well, I'm doing what I'm supposed to do and everything. You know what I'm saying? I should be getting better. You know what I mean? So eating better, a little bit better than what I was. I ain't saying that I'm just doing everything else when it comes to eating. You know what I mean? Then the drinking, I definitely have to slow down on the drinking because that can affect me a lot. So I am going to start slowing down on that as well. I try to keep everything an open book for y'all, man, and keep it simple, man, because anything, I try to use myself as a do's and don'ts, man. You know what I mean? I try to remain an open book with you all, man. You know what I mean? Because if I can help somebody not do the things that hurt me. You know what I mean? Then I done help somebody. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I try to, to remain transparent. You know what I mean? And I know y'all have been seeing me miss days and stuff, and because I've been real tired and this, that, and other things of that nature. But what I am doing now is I'm making sure that I go to sleep by 12 midnight. Yeah. I gotta, I stop. I make sure I go to bed before 12 midnight now, which y'all know I'm normally up all night long, and my all habits are all crazy and everything like that. You know what I mean? So there you have it. Pretty much all in a nutshell. Who else we done see walk in the door? I see we got I Served and walked in the door. It's good to see my guy Jay Hawkwell. Miss you, my guy. Appreciate that, man. Thank you very much. You got GTENT. I think I've seen this person's name before, if I'm not mistaken. GTENT. So I don't think they're new. Just stop drinking, bro. Health is wealth. Working on it, my brother. It's a process. I said, I'm about to give up these cigarettes again, Jay. I got my first granddaughter coming. All right. After 5 grandsons. Congratulations, man. Wow. So 6 grandkids so far. I'm still trying to get the first one, my guy. So, man, I worship you, man. 6 grandkids. Man, that is so amazing, man. I can't wait till I have my first one. And I know how it's going to work. Once I get my first one, then I'm just going to have an onslaught of grandkids come in, man. Being so I got 7 cheering. You know what I'm saying? So, you did. Yeah. Let me get this correct, man. I do have a my daughter is she's gay. And from her first marriage, her wife had a baby. I'm not gonna get all into that, but yes, she had a baby, and so my daughter claimed that as her daughter, and that's my grandchild as well. You know what I'm saying? I guess I'm like this because she didn't come from out of my daughters, but that is my daughter's child, and that is my grandchild as well. So I got to stop saying I don't have, because I do. It's just weird. But yeah, there we go. Well, listen here, man. It's always a pleasure to be up in the building with you all, man. Good morning. Let me do one thing real quick. Let me do this real quick. I know I can't chew bubble gum and walk at the same time, so I want to make sure okay. All right. Bam. Okay, I do that. All righty. All right. So yeah, I spoke to everybody that's in the building that I can see, man. Let's speak to the people that we can't see. Shout out to my mighty warriors. You know who you are. The ones that like to watch. Salute to my watchers, man. For sure. Without a doubt. Shout out to the Peekaboo Shorties. Oh, you know who you are. Peekaboo. I see you. And salute to the channels, man, that watch in silence, man. Salute to you all as well. Always good to see you for sure. Not see you. But I tell you what, it's 9:41. So let's find out what's happening in the world. But before we even do that, man, it's fight week, man. It is fight week. And October the 12th is also when we're going to do the drawings, y'all. We're going to do the drawings this weekend. So I'm going to play the raffles real quick for you.
It's time for another raffle brought to you by the JBT. Our first item is a new 10th generation iPad with a liquid retina display which shows off beautiful color and has plenty of power for all your handheld computing needs. Great for work, play, or just movies on the go. How much is it to enter, you ask? just $10. Or you can catch the deal with 3 entries for just $25. It's easy to enter. Just cash app your entries to $ JBT Network 1. That's $ JBT Network 1. Our second item is a set of Kenichi Bear Bluetooth noise canceling headphones. Great for gaming, movies, or travel. As the second prize in this great raffle, our third item is a Ninja brand air fryer. Great for all your air frying needs. Cooking healthy with the JBT. So send your entries via Cash App to JBT Network 1. That's JBT Network 1. $10 each or 3 for $25. Put raffle on the comment line and you are entered.
Just that simple, y'all. This is the last week, man. This is the last week to get your raffles in, man. Yes, indeed. It's going to be 3 gifts given away this time. You're going to get a chance to win the iPad or the Kenichi Bear headphones or the Ninja fryer, man. And any of those things can be yours, but the only way it's going to happen if you play. You got to play to win, man. I know you've been hearing about this raffles all the time, and I know some of y'all was like, you know what? I'm going to do it. I'm going to make sure I play it. But don't let this slip past you, man. It's a good opportunity to be able to get some decent gifts for a little bit of money. It's just that simple, man. And more than anything, man, it's just going also towards the JBT, man. So when we have different events and everything, we're not poor, man. You know what I mean? We can make things happen. You dig? And that's so important. You dig? You know what I mean? Moving forward, man. You know, so you can't do nothing if the cupboards are bare. You dig? So we appreciate all donations that come towards the JBT. Any donation can be made at JBT Network 1 via Cash App. You dig? So we appreciate everything that people send. I don't care if you send $1, man. It all helps. It all helps. If we get 100 people or 1,000 people sending $1, man, that's $1,000 or $100, man. But we also try to give you a way where your money goes a long way. So you get a chance of winning this air fryer. You get a chance of winning Kenichi Bear headphones, or you get a chance of winning Apple iPad, man. Man, I want one of them. They would make me be able to do better videos and everything if I had one of them. I can do better editing and everything, man. Because I'm gonna tell you, I'm running out of space like hell on my cell phone. I got damn near every app that I have on my phone uninstalled just so I can have a little bit more space in my phone. So, man, each one of these gifts are amazing, man. So if you have not bought the got a raffle ticket yet, man, go ahead and take the chance. Go ahead and take the chance, man, for sure. But what else we got going on? Let's find out what's happening in the world of boxing today, man. What happened in the world of boxing today? Well, this fight happened I'm sorry, not that fight. That didn't happen yesterday, but this one did, man. Ball versus Rio. Ball retained his by stopping Ronnie Rios, man, and hey, man, he's doing his thing, defense, man. But you know who they're saying is his mandatory now? This guy right here. Oh, no, definitely not him. I can't see. Hold on one second. Let me make sure. Let's see. Is it this guy? Yes. Stephen Fulton is Nick's Ball's WBA mandatory, man. What do y'all think about that fight, man? Do you feel though that's a good fight, And if so, who you think wins that fight? Who you think wins that fight, man? Because I'm gonna tell you, it is definitely a very, very interesting fight that I'm looking forward to seeing for sure. I like Fulton. I like Fulton. I like the gutsiness from Bivol as well, man. So definitely something good to see happen. What else in the world of boxing? Who was or is the best female boxer, man? You know, when I remember when female boxing first started, and let me tell you something, man, it was not something pretty to see, enjoy, man. It was just crazy to me at one time. But women boxing has evolved, you know what I mean, so much since then. But even back then, we did have some exceptional fighters, man. We remember the coal miner's daughter, or Ali's daughter, man. What I can't even think of her name right now, but she had a beautiful jab, just like her dad. You know what I'm saying? I know somebody that put the name. I can't, for some reason, I cannot think of Ali's daughter name, but I'm more sure somebody will put it in the chat. But you know who's someone else that was decent? Ann Wolf. Remember Ann Wolf? Man, yeah. So I mean, it's been some women out there, man. Even Foreman daughter came out for a minute, man. She wasn't all that great. She was, you know, she was the bigums, you dig, and she was like her dad. She definitely had a big punch on her for sure. Let me see what we saying in the chat. I see my big homie in the building, man. Cash Sports, Box Historians in the building. Salute to you. Good to see you. Real Prison Talk said nobody want to see Lucia Riker versus Layla Ali, Doctor. Layla, there you go. Layla Ali. I couldn't remember her name, man. I remember she used to have a husky voice. Remember, she used to have those deep voices. The Rise Podcast in the building. He said, "Wake up, everybody! No more sleeping in bed." Well, where else we gonna sleep at, singing? If we don't sleep in our bed, what you want us to sleep on the floor? What you got going on, man? What are you talking about? No more sleeping in the bed, man. What thing you got going on, man? I don't know what he got going on, but I tell you what, they're talking about a rematch for Joshua versus Dubois, impossible for Ryder. Duh. You know, it's always gonna be. What do y'all think, man? Do we see more of the same thing? I'm gonna be honest, man. If they do have that fight, I don't see anything different. I don't see anything different. I mean, Dubois was controlling from the beginning of that fight, man. Yeah, he was controlling from the beginning of that fight, man. And till the end, man. I just feel though that he has Joshua's number, man. I think he definitely has Joshua's number for sure. What else we got going on? Jahai Tucker versus Quilisto Mendera and Damian Inba versus Richard Larte, which is confirmed for November the 2nd. Larte, that was that guy that rocked Spence back in the day, if I'm not mistaken, man. I could be wrong. I remember the guy last name being Larte. I think he was from Africa. Yeah. What else we got going on here? Let me see. Okay, we just did that. Okay, we're good with that. David Benavidez picks Bivol to defeat Arthur Beterbiev or Beterbiev, man. So there's been a lot of the people, man, that know boxing has been picking Bivol, man. Has been picking Bivol. You know what I mean? And you got other people that definitely say different. You did. Let me see some. Okay. Yeah, we got a lot of other people that are definitely thinking different. We also got Connor Ben, ranked number 2 in the WBA and the WBC at 147. They say, why are they ranking him high? They're ranking him high, man, because, he definitely has a name and everything. So that it got more people interested in him fighting. But I tell you what, man, let me bring in my big homie, man, because we're going to be talking about Beterbiev versus Bivol. You dig? And him and I have been going a little back and forth with it. So let me bring my big homie up in the game real quick, man. What up, boy?
What's happening, man?
Man, I'm like a villain on penicillin, man. I'm just kicked back in the cut, Jack.
Ain't nothing wrong with that, you dig?
Yes.
What we got going on today, man?
Man, I was just going on over what's happening in the world of boxing and things of that nature, man. And it's fight week this week, man. It's fight week. It's a birthday week, man. There's a lot going on, man, coming up, man. They say you're gonna be 68 October the 13th.
That's what they say, right? But they can't prove it. You dig? There's no evidence of any such.
No evidence.
Player,
no. They say you up there like them Cubans. They say them Cubans, man. They always about 8 to 10 years older than what they say they is.
Yeah. I'm on that Benjamin Button though. I'm the opposite. Yeah, man. What's the fight this week, man? Who getting it in?
We got Beterbiev versus Bivol this weekend, man.
That's this weekend.
Yes, day before your birthday, man.
Wee.
Man, I've been watching tapes.
Okay, today is Sunday, so we got a whole week. Oh yeah, okay, I got you when you say this weekend, because I'm like, what? But my birthday is, I ain't even, know my joint was that close. But then again, though, I my joint be like the leap years.
The 12th is coming up this weekend, right?
Oh, I ain't know, man, because I be lost in the sauce when it comes to that. What's today's day? The day is
today the 6th.
The 6th?
Today the 6th. Yeah, so the fight this weekend, bro.
Yeah, so it's Saturday.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
And your birthday's Sunday, right?
Yeah. So they tell me.
All right. Well, I mean, I hate to start your birthday off the way it's gonna start off, but
that's about the way you start off with a vicious knockout.
Hey, I don't know. Have you ever ate crow for your birthday before?
Nah, I don't get into them vittles. I don't get into them vittles, man. I try not to eat that.
Oh no! I mean, because we cooking crow that day, man, and
enjoy it. You know how they say no diddy.
Okay.
I say no vittles. No vittles.
No vittles. Oh no, man. I know you kind of bougie, man. So you might want your crow. What's that thing when they be having the bird just rotisserie? You probably want your crow rotisserie or something like that, man.
Yeah. If I got to eat it, you got to cook it well. But I ain't trying to eat it, man. You dig? I'm saying, man, I'm going better be, man. Every day.
Every day. You've been locked and loaded on that.
I'm hearing more and more people every day. Bivol gonna do this, Bivol gonna do that. I say one thing about it. He gonna have to do it.
And I'm gonna tell you, I've been pretty much doing a lot of studying on this fight, man. You know how we like doing. You dig? And when I look at it, man, damn boy, it's a fight that is definitely what we consider a 50-50 fight, man. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Both of these guys have to be on their game. You know what I mean? Both of these guys somebody's gonna have to take control. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not looking at a blowout. I think it could end bad for either one of them, but I'm looking at it like 51-49. in favor of Beterbiev, man. And listen, I heard something this morning. Somebody told me in my chat. I ain't had facts check it yet, but they told me that Bivol going through something with his wife.
Yes.
And his wife called Beterbiev camp and told them all types of secrets and inside information and injuries or whatnot. And the first thing that came to my mind was Judas. Yeah, that's a tough one right there, man.
Yeah, she's been screaming at the top of her lung wherever she can go at, and has been saying that ever since he won against Canelo, he turned into a little superstar, you know, and this, that, and the other, you know what I'm saying? So she mad at him that he only pays $1,400 for child support for 2 kids, you know what I mean? But they living in another country, you know what I'm saying? So money different, you know. But I don't know nothing about. But she has definitely been being very outspoken lately, you know what I'm saying? You know, and that could play in your psyche, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, once a woman is scorned, Jack, good Lord, call the opposite camp. She want that man beat, don't she?
She want him to take a backshed whipping. You did. She wanted to take a backshed whipping, but then on top of that though, she got the right man for the job, cause Beterbiev gonna bring that thunder, man. You talk to yourself, catch on fire, man. Beterbiev coming to destroy, seek, kill, and destroy.
I can't argue with you on that. I mean, that's always been his MO. You know what I'm saying? That's always been his MO, man. You did. Has he been in the ring with a guy at this level before? I don't think so. You know what I'm saying?
Well, let's ask ourselves, what level is Bivol for real? I mean, give me somebody he beat this on the level of Canelo. I mean, besides Canelo, who else has he beat? He ain't beat nobody that's more significant than Beterbiev besides Canelo. And then he beat a smaller Canelo. So what are you saying? Because if you ask me, Beterbiev would stop Canelo. You know, in my humble opinion, you know what I'm saying, he would stop him. So I think it was a lot said when Canelo, who has the pick of the little, picked him over him.
Yeah, well, you know why Canelo picked him. Canelo always grabs low-hanging fruit. He thought it was low-hanging fruit, though. Okay,
but this is what I'm trying to tell you. Out of what he thought was low-hanging fruit, pay attention. Message. Out of what he thought was low-hanging fruit, he thought Bivol was lower. That's why he didn't take Beterbiev. So if you ask him who he think and who his camp think was the most dangerous fighter, they thought it was Beterbiev. That's why he picked Bivol. Because one thing we know for certain, Canelo ain't fighting nobody that he don't want to fight. Right. So he picked Bivol, but he could have picked Beterbiev, but he picked Bivol. So that means his team, right, and him feel that Beterbiev was a more dangerous fighter. I mean, granted, he was wrong both ways, but their mindset was, I ain't messing with this joke. I'm gonna take this joke. I might take him out. I might catch. They ain't feel that way about Beterbiev, man.
Well, you know, I can't even argue, but what I will disagree with you on is that no, he was correct. He was definitely correct that Bivol was the least riskiest. You know what I'm saying? And is Beterbiev riskier? Amen. And a boom shagger lagger to that, without a doubt. So he was gonna get the most money. He felt though, you know, I think I could beat Bivol. I can get that belt. You know what I'm saying? And I can get that more experience at 75. But yeah, you're right. He did felt though that was the better man. He did.
Beterbiev had 2 belts.
I get it, but if I'm Canelo, I'm going with the easier route first too.
Okay, then. So if you think like the old rap song said, I think it was Jeezy, I played in the game like John Madden. You understand? So we know the game. So if you see your opinion, my opinion, and other people's opinion that ain't in there, exchanging them leather at this time, you did. It is not superior to this. They felt like this is a better fighter. People ain't paying attention to that. I can say I think he's a better fighter. You can say you think Bivol a better fighter. Whoever can say da 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 woo 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 woo. Canelo, who been in the game forever in his camp, think Beterbiev is a tough out.
Yeah, but now he don't know because he was wrong on that thought.
Okay,
but he ended up losing. So he was wrong in his estimation.
No, he was not. He was
that's subjective. That's subjective.
Right. Okay, but I'm saying he was wrong in the fact that he thought out of the lesser two that he could beat him. He was correct in thinking that I got a better chance with him. His chances it still won't good. But he was correct. You had a better chance with him.
He don't know. He don't know. He don't know now. He don't know.
You know,
he don't know. He might be mad that he didn't take.
You couldn't give.
I tell you what, they had some talks on this, man, on the Pro Box TV, and they had Chris Algieri, they had Teddy Atlas, who had Grosnick when he fought Beterbiev. You remember that fight in 2019?
Yeah.
Okay. He was in that corner. He seen what happened. And I'm gonna tell you, that fight was very close in 2019 with Vazdik and Beterbiev, if you will, or Beterbiev, if I will. With that fight, man, that was a good fight, man. I enjoyed the fight, you did, and
you liked it more than he did.
He was beaten. I'm gonna tell you, the 1-2. I just want you to remember that 1-2 that Vazdik was throwing that whole night, man, couldn't miss. It couldn't miss. Now, who's the 1-2 specialist?
Yeah, I get at the Bivol.
Okay. Well, I tell you what. Let's play some tapes of what they had to say, man. Let's go with Chris Algieri first. See what he had to say. Let's play it.
That both these guys do both things well. Bivol has enough power that he gets respect. He's got a really sharp right hand. He can still hurt you. He showed that in his last fight. We actually came forward all night long. That was an impressive win against a very tough guy. Then you got Beterbiev, who has super underrated boxing skills, man. He is a great position. He's a position artist. He uses that jab, gets himself in position, has that great balance, able to deliver his power. A lot of interesting aspects that make this fight really, really interesting. Another thing, man, they're both undefeated. That was one of the things that you didn't mention, Paul. We got two undefeated guys. And see all those belts up there? Can you see behind me?
That's all of them.
That's all the belts, guys. This is a true undisputed unification fight between two undefeated guys. And I mean, the style match, everything. I'm overjoyed by this fight actually being here.
Yeah, I love it. And like he said, it's a 50-50 fight, man. You know, they both have their pros, their cons, man. And I'm gonna tell you, man, I believe that if anything, for my guy to win, Bivol, he has to bring a beautiful dance to this fight, man. It has to be a beautiful dance, you know what I mean? And he can't make no mistakes. He can't make no mistakes, man.
Hey, that clip right there you just showed me, it just amplified my opinion. It amplified my opinion because I did not know that part. I don't know what I was thinking of that got by me. Bivol is 23-0 with only 12 knockouts. So you mean to tell me he got like a 51% knockout? You mean to tell me that he wins most of his fights by decision, and you think that he gonna be able to keep this man off of him for 12 rounds? He can't knock him out? No, sir.
That's not saying he can't knock him out. One thing about my guy, he's more defensive minded first. You know what I mean? Don't think this guy can't keep you honest now. They just like with Floyd. Floyd, after he became money, he still had a pop to keep you honest. Don't think this guy can't knock you out now.
What pop did he had on the killer to keep a killer off of? When he fought Madonna was on him like white on rice.
Who won? Who won?
It was controversial. That's why they wanted to do it again. See what I'm saying?
What happened to the second fight? Because I was at both of us. What happened to the second fight? The second fight.
See what he did, but Madonna won.
Yeah, he gave up. Yeah,
Madonna ain't no better beat. Madonna ain't got 100% knockout rate. Madonna ain't throwing punches with the effectiveness as a Beterbiev. Beterbiev knocked out everybody he fought, brother. 100%.
Keep talking about the knockouts, man. Matchmaking is something else, my brother.
It ain't no matchmaking in the world. And shout out to Brother Marvin. It ain't no matchmaking in the world that's gonna make you gonna put you in a position where you're gonna get multi millions of dollars of fights and be unified world champion. They ain't getting nobody them type of blessings. If they is, where you sign up for that at? You're gonna have to whoop some butt, some real butt, and he done whoop some real butt to get where he at. Matchmaking with Joe Smith. Joe Smith, 200 and some amateur fights, undetermined amount of pro fights, ain't never touched the canvas in his life. Beterbiev put that man down so many times, man. He could have came in the ring in the bed. He could have came in the ring with a pillow and been just in the bed. He put that man down so many times, man. And everybody who got in front of him going down, man, this is going to be no different. He's going to put up a good fight because he's a great fighter. He's a technician. He has pistol jab. He got them bang, bang, bang. He got them combinations that come whipping. He got great distance. He long. But 12 knockouts, I thought he had more than that. I mean, you're not gonna be able to keep that. If you can't knock him out, how you gonna keep him?
That's basically 50%. That's basically 50%.
He cannot keep
that. 50%. That's 50% knockout.
How much is 50% with 50 more?
That's 100.
That's how many knockouts he got. 100%.
100%. That's what he got. 100%.
What's better than 100%?
Huh?
That's better than 100%. If you heard me.
200%.
Yeah, okay. Wait, there ain't no such thing in boxing.
You know what? And that's what makes this so much a beautiful thing. But keep in mind now, we do have a elephant in the room called 39 years old.
Man, it's 30. Man, age ain't nothing, man, when you ready like Freddie. You understand?
Coming off an injury.
Man, that man, okay. Do you know that man is what's the word I want to use? That man is
I'm gonna get my violin. Hold on.
He is like Bernard was, man. That man treats his body like a temple. That man body the way.
Do he really?
Yeah, I mean that's what it appears to be. It appears to be. Yeah, it appears to be, and he's
keeping it to a temple too much that his testosterone level goes up as he get older.
It probably be like that if you worked out all your life and you never use any drugs, any cigarettes, any tobacco, anything. We don't know that. Only people who know that who's people who done that. I ain't did that. You ain't did that. You know what I'm saying? But people who did it, they done excelled at a high level. Ain't nobody never test Bernard or testosterone, but we know that joker was knocking people out all the way to the 50s.
Hey, so you're telling me only thing that you're banking on, okay, is the punch. That's what you're telling me?
No, he got, man, listen, let me tell you something, man. That man is a technician, man. People don't pay attention to a lot of things in boxing. Let me tell you something.
That's all I keep hearing you talk about, though.
Because that's what's ever present. He knocking jokers out. That's what we pay to see boxing for real, for real. That's what it is. We love the Mike Tyson Earl. We love the Tank Earl. We love to see people get, you know what I'm saying, get their stuff caved in. That's what it is. It's a gladiator sport. He brings that to the table every time. You understand me? So what I'm trying to tell you is He brings that to the table so much that they ignore the fact that this man gives angles. This man throws short punches. This man moves from side to side. This man is ever attacking. He's attacking at all times. And he coming from so many different angles, and he throwing punches from where people is not used to train for these punches to be coming like this, right? He is a great boxer, but he knocked people out so much his knockouts get overshadowed by his great boxing, i.e., you know what I'm saying? Javante
Tank Davis. Right.
People think that Tank can't fight because he got the wallop. Boom. The man can rumble, man. You can see the man getting the angles. You can see the man downloading information. You can see the man walking you down. And when he unload, it's precision. See, people don't even know that. They say Tank does not people out.
Nah, he's accurate.
It's accuracy, dog. If you get hit right by anybody, man, whoever you is, whatever size you is, man, you gonna feel it, and you may take a short nap. And that's what Tank be doing. And I'm telling you, Beterbiev does the same thing at a bigger weight class. He's a technician. To me, if you really watch him, he literally moves like in that ring. His angles is adjacent to Lomachenko and Usyk. I don't know if they from the same region or whatever, but they got them little angles, them little short steps to it. And man, I'm telling you.
Yeah, but we just wonder, is that meniscus going to be there? Let's see what Paulie had to say. They talked to Paulie about that. They wouldn't see what he had to say.
Body might not be able to handle it. Is that a question coming in?
I mean, you got a 39-year-old, right? So there's always some dynamic of where you're going to question it. The thing about it is they always say the power is the last thing they go, right? So and your fundamentals also help you in aging. You know, guys who get away with athleticism and making mistakes, they don't age so gracefully, you know. But the guys with proper fundamentals, they're able to keep those fundamentals right and last a little longer. And also the power, like I just said, you know, the power is the last thing to go. So, you know, Teddy made some really good points there, you know, because you talk about. And the thing I want to focus on is that Bivol has the determination, the will to win. With Beterbiev,
I love it, man. I tell you, everything about this fight, man, I love about this fight. And I agree with you, man, with, you know, what you're saying. You know what I mean? But it's been many a times, okay, where the puncher is not landing that shot and then gets discouraged. When it comes to that, Bivol is the highest in his division of not getting hit. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking like how Shakur is. Bivol doesn't not say that he can't get hit, because we've seen him get hit against Joseph Smith, where he fell asleep at the wheel at the end. You know what I'm saying? But I'm more sure he learned from that, falling asleep at the wheel, because you can't fall asleep at the wheel against Beterbiev, because if you do, it's night Irene. I get it, but what happens when you're in a ring with somebody that's just as talented as you are? You did that moves beautifully. I mean, this guy is is the way he moves is poetry. Bivol feet are beautiful. And I'm going to tell you something that I want you to think about, man, that's going to be playing a very important role. Is going to be that step back, man. That step back is going to play a very important role when he's fighting Beterbiev, for the simple fact, man, Beterbiev best work is mid-range to inside. Will we agree?
I do agree.
Okay. Well, hold on. Let me finish. I know you got a lot after this. But one thing about Bivol, man, he makes sure that he knows he got to fight from the outside of this. He got to be a sniper, man, and he cannot make the same mistake he made with Canelo, allowing himself to get pushed on them ropes, man. Because if he gets pushed on them ropes, it's ding ding city. I'm gonna tell you, he's going to have to fight a fight like how Ray Leonard did against Hagler, man. He got to keep his mind on points the whole time. Combinations, man. The brother is known for his combinations. He just can't stay in there too long and admire his work.
Great commentary, but contrary. First of all, let me ask this: where the fight at?
I don't know, somewhere over there probably.
Oh, okay. Because I was hoping it was over here because I remember Coach Kenny was offering for us all to go, and I would have loved it.
Yeah,
But
I think it's somewhere over there.
yeah. But okay, but let me say this too. Now I think you made some great points. You know, he gonna have to fight a fight as Leonard did with Marvin. I think that's a great analogy. As far as the step back go, I ain't gonna put a whole lot of weight in that because if you're stepping back, you're not gonna really be able to score as much as possible. I think his step back will end up being a more look like as he running before the fight is over. And I think when he step back, better
but
be.
is it really running? Come
No,
on,
I say it's gonna be looked at like that.
Okay.
It's gonna be looked at like that. So you gotta factor in what the judges is looking at too. Who's gonna be the aggressor? One thing I can assure you, Beterbiev is gonna be the aggressor. You understand? Especially behind on points and if he pot shotting me, pot shot. Listen, man, I'm gonna tell you from what I know about boxing, man. It is very, very and I think everybody who fought Tank, even some very talented dudes fought Tank, will agree with what I said. It is very, very difficult, man, to keep somebody offer you for 12 rounds. Somebody offer you for 12 rounds, they got skills and power. Your skills and your ring IQ is going to have to be extremely high to be able to keep somebody. Everybody who thought that they could keep Gervonta Davis off of them, that was their game plan. It ain't nobody. All the ones that said they was going there and knock Gervonta out, we already know they were snatching. Their whole game plan was to go in there and to be able to outbox Gervonta Davis. Zero has had that plan work, which goes back to what I'm saying. To be able to keep somebody off of you, did you know for a fact this is a knockout artist, as is Tank, as is Beterbiev. That's a difficult thing to do, bro. That's a big task to ask. No matter how, you know what I'm saying, good you are, you're gonna have to be on your game every second of if you cannot sleep 1 second. Does he have that type of discipline? I don't know. Just like you say, Joe Smith caught him in the end. Beterbiev can't catch you no time. You know what I'm saying? Because he gonna pounce on you. Tank can't catch you no time. He's gonna pounce on you. Tyson couldn't catch you no time. He's gonna pounce on you. You know what I'm saying? That young boy out there right now, that what his name? The little, he slipping my mind right now. He coming up and he crazy like that. The little Muslim dude, 18, 19 years old.
Abdullah Mason.
Mason, if he catch you slipping, he's gonna pounce on you. You understand me? These dudes have killer instinct, man. And that killer instinct, in order to combat that, you got to be razor sharp. And I'm not saying Bivol ain't razor sharp. I'm saying, is he razor sharp for 12 rounds?
Yeah, he's definitely going to have the mental. He's going to have the mental aptitude for this. But not even that. Is he going to be able to withstand the mental pressure that Beterbiev is going to put on him? Because that mental, you know, because I'm going to tell you, the only few of the greats, man, in between when it's raining bombs, they still can remain relaxed and poised in between the onslaught. You know what I'm saying? Now, if he can stay relaxed and poised, you know, and pay attention and eyes stay open, because like you said, he got to be perfect for those 12 rounds. But Beterbiev can be any 3 seconds of the fight. If he lands them hands on you, and think about it, he punches with both hands. He can hurt you with both hands. I don't care where he hit you. If he hit you on the bottom of your elbow, it's going to hurt. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, he has a lot that he's going to have to deal with. And that's why I said in the beginning that he's going to have to bring a beautiful waltz, you know, and that's a dance. You know what I'm saying? He's going to have a beautiful dance, man. But I'm going to tell you now, yeah, okay, we talk about Beterbiev and his onslaught and this, that, and the other. But one thing that I see that Beterbiev does a lot that's not good for him is that he lunges too much, and he keeps when he does his feet be off the ground, man, and that's never a good thing for sure. Because a person like Bivol is definitely going to counter on that. Anytime I watch him counter at times with people that lunge after him like that, and how he counters punches, but Bivol also has a problem with not angles, but God damn it, level changes. Sometimes he gets caught with that overhand, and if so, it's knockout city without a doubt. So I hope that's something that they've been working on, because it seems like somehow when it comes to the level changes, man, he's like a deer caught in the headlights, man. That he gets stuck sometimes, you know. So if that's to happen, man, it's over. Yeah, and you know, Beterbiev, he uses a lot of foot feints and things of that nature, you know. But Ant says that he when Beterbiev is lunging, it's typically doing a lull. Yeah, well, he's trying to bring you in to make a mistake. For sure, and he's always, and when he does, it's always in a level change as well. You know what I mean? So, like I said, that overhand, it's a lot that Bivol is gonna have to do to make sure. But for one thing, he got to stay off them ropes. And another problem I seen watching him is how he goes in a when he retreats, he goes in a straight line backwards, and that's going to end him up on them ropes, man. One thing that I like that Vosdick did, he did not allow Beterbiev to keep him on them ropes. He was turning out every time, and that was beautiful. He kept the fight in the middle of the ring, and I like that.
Well, I'm gonna hit you with a couple of jumps, man. That I think is you know, we ain't paying attention to, man. A lot of people not really factoring in this stuff. A lot of people keep on hollering about the age first, you know, like who was Paulie or which one of them said about the age?
That was Paulie. That was Paulie.
Well, I don't know how old Paulie is, but I'm pretty certain I could whoop him tomorrow. That's number one. So that, and then people ain't factoring in this. This man is, and I think this is a big factor. This man is devoutly religious, right?
Okay, religion don't win fights now.
I'm going somewhere with this.
Okay, come on.
I'm going somewhere with this Judge Hardcore. Listen, this man is devoutly religious, right? He don't really do what he, when I say that, it means this. He don't really do what he do for the money. He do it for the glory. You understand? For his country. You understand? This is his first time to be undisputed, right? This is what he has got in the game for. People ain't paying. This is the goal that he's been seeking the whole time he's been in boxing, right? So now he's at this pivotal moment, right? And then you say, people say, oh, well, his age, his age. Listen, always remember this quote right here. Y'all can write this down. You might want to get your pen out.
Yeah, hold on. I have mine upstairs, but I'm going to keep a mental one, okay?
Yeah, put that Joan up there like a numbers keeper. Check this out. A lot of people, even when they get older, they may not be good as they once was, but they can be good once as they ever was. You follow that?
I hear you.
They may not be good as they once was, but they can be good once as they ever was, by adrenaline, by the hype, by the moment. Man, this man is going to be so focused. We might see the most focused, the most determined, the most vicious Beterbiev that we ever seen, because he feel like, and then y'all say the age, so he feel like, hey, who was us to say? He 39. He can say, this is what I've been fighting for my whole career. Now I got that. I'm 39. I can lead the game. I can lead the game. Because I ain't been in the game for the money. I've been in the game for the glory. I've been in the game to uplift the sport. I've been in the game to celebrate my country. So now he can capture all of this in one night. You may see man focused like we just seen not long ago in a man named Terrence Bud Crawford. When he finally got that moment that he was denied so long, he looked like the second coming of some out of Greek mythology. You know what I'm saying? That whooping that he put down on that young gentleman right there. You know what I'm saying? And that wasn't no ordinary human that he beat like that, but he made him look like a amateur. You know what I'm saying? And there's a whole lot of debate about it. Well, that wasn't Earl, or that was a different. Yeah, no, it was Earl up in there. He just ain't nobody else get up there. He won't clone. It was Earl up in there. But then that adrenaline in that moment, some people have it that they can feel, even if they feel like they've been denied, or they just feel like this is what it's just a certain thing, man, where they could just rise to a level where all of their greatness come out. Because like I said, that night with Bud, man, Bud looked flawless. I mean, he literally looked flawless. You know what I'm saying? But look at how long he been chasing this fight. Look at how long he been chasing this greatness. And then he had that moment, he was not going to be denied. I think we're going to see a lot of that come this weekend with Beterbiev, man. I think this is what he been fighting for his whole career. And people will say, well, why is he fighting for so long? He's 39. Well, this might be what he's been fighting for. And this might be his only shot. And I don't think he's gonna let that slide down, man. I can't see it, man. I got to see it because I can't see it. I got to see it.
You know what? And you know what? I'm agreeing with you again. It just might look just like that Bud and Crawford fight, man. Bud and Spence fight. A one-sided ass whooping. But I'm talking about it might be my guy that gives a one-sided what they call fight clinic. Might be a clinic where you're going to see a guy that y'all been looking at as just you've been looking at him as a god. You know what I'm saying? And that day, just like how Spence fell, you did because of an elite athlete fighting him. How about this elite athlete as of a Bivol that just fought in June? Your guy fought in January, but yet coming off a injury, so he really didn't get a chance to really train because for one, you can't use your legs right after you get off from this meniscus injury. You had to wait to heal from that first and then started training. You know what I'm saying? And then how would that leg hold on in the elite affair? Yeah, the guys that he probably been sparring against probably aren't elite athletes that he's been dealing with. Do you think that my guy is just going to stand there in front of your guy and just let him punch on him? That's not going to happen because that's not his MO. He's defensively sound. You know what I'm saying? What I think he's going to do, he's going to exercise that jab, that 1-2. He's going to be doing the 2-1. Your guy's going to have to keep on resetting every time. And as he resetting, my guy's turning the way out of there, man. I'm telling you, man, you're going to get a clinic that night, man. Y'all going to be like, God damn. You know what the first thing they're going to say? Oh, he was getting old. He's 39. All the things that I'm telling you, the reason why he's going to lose now. Now everybody going to jump on it and say that's why he lost. Not because my guy was just such a better guy and accept what you said, that your guy's in great, phenomenal shape and he wouldn't get in the ring if he wasn't. Nah, everybody going to go with the latter now. Oh, he was old, this or that, this, that. They're not going to say, oh, he was just in there against a better man.
You recording this?
Everything's recorded, my brother. You know, we on the YouTube. It's a footprint all the time. You know that.
No, I just want.
So that was a rhetorical question, huh?
I was surprised you was actually say something like that on, you know what I mean? People gonna be able to bring this back. I didn't know you'd do that. But anyway, I'm just gonna tell you like this. Everybody keep on hollering about his feet, his meniscus, and this, that, and the third. Well, this is boxing. This is not kickboxing. You understand? He ain't gonna be kicking. He gonna be punching. Ain't nothing wrong with his rotator cuff. And we talking about meniscus. It ain't nothing wrong with his rotator.
You gotta get there though.
He gonna get there because he got a man. He got to
You
come.
got to use the feet to get there, right?
He got to come to him to hit him too. He got to get to him. People keep on thinking you got to go to somebody. You ain't necessarily got to go to nobody because somebody got to come to you too if you gonna fight.
Yeah, but
So
your guy stay on the front foot, man.
he stay on the front foot, but if he got a problem, do you think he want to be on the front foot? He can just wait for you to come to him.
I think your guy gonna keep lunging in, and he gonna get my guy's gonna keep countering on him. That he's gonna be like, God damn, I can't keep doing this.
Okay.
I can't. Well, I'll tell you what. Let's hear the last thing with the Tedley ad. Let's see what Tedley had to say about this one, man.
I can whoop Teddy too.
I guess
I'm
you
on
can
sure
think
you better
about
be able to whoop
Blake
Teddy.
Huawei and Michael Spinks, and they that would be a more closer to the modern era than I could go back to late eras. But yeah, this is special. I mean, the two champs said it right. This is look. Back in the day when the promoters used to come up with the titles for the promotion, for the poster, the tag that they would put on it, for this one, it's been used before, but it fits perfectly. And when I say it, I know it's going to go contrary to what Chris just touched on, and Chris is right. His skills are underrated, but this would be will versus skill. That's how most people would see this. Will versus the will of Beterbiev, the monster Beterbiev, versus the skill, the surgeon, the scientist, the guy who takes you apart piece by piece of Bivol. So, but again, if we're going to be accurate about it, yeah, Beterbiev has more than just power, more than just relentless aggression. Yeah, he is skilled. He's technically really solid. He gets into position with his feet. He does it behind the jab. He does little things. He moves off to the side every once in a while. Little things that are subtle that you sometimes don't give him credit for, because at the end of the day, he wrecks the house. He knocks the building down, and that's all. At the end, you see the rubble, and you're saying, okay, this guy's a wrecking ball, and that's all you walk away with. But there obviously is more to it than that. Here's the thing for me, handicapping it. You could stay here all day about, controlling distance. Bivol has the edge on the outside, the jab, accurate punching, boxing ability. He can fight with you. He can also set traps. He can use his legs. He's more dimensional than Beterbiev. All that. Beterbiev's got to go to the body, take the wheels away. But at the end of the day, the most important thing to me is that maybe for the first time in Beterbiev's career, he has a guy in front of him that not only has the skills to beat him, because there's been guys in front of him before that had the skills to beat him on paper, but fights on fought on paper. It didn't work out that way because they didn't have the will to deal with that pressure, to not get evaporated by that pressure. Bivol, I think that's being overlooked a little bit, although Paulie already touched on it, so you guys don't overlook it, but the public might. That Bivol has the will, he has the mental constitution to be able to use his skill in the environment that he's going to have to do, which is basically a house on fire.
A house on fire.
Yeah. Well, he sounded pretty accurate. But like I said, the same thing he said. The fights ain't fought on paper. They not fought verbally neither. He's going to have to do that. It looks like he's going to have to do that. And then I'm going to say too that I said I could whoop Teddy too. Teddy ain't no easy win, man. Teddy got a lot of trickery. He ain't no question.
Teddy almost 80 years old.
Yeah, but see, that's how he could trick you though, because Teddy one of them jokers to be like, oh, but I'm not gonna fight a bang bang. Teddy respect Teddy, because Teddy, he been known for barroom fights.
He got some big hands. When I met him, man, dude got some big ass hands on him.
He got a lot of boxing knowledge, so he ain't no fool. I suspect if Teddy was in a verbal altercation with somebody that was giving it a turn physical, and they was younger, more physically gifted than him. I suspect Teddy would use a whole lot of them tricks and trickery. Well, I'm just bang, and I think he'll put you down. But
you say Teddy will rock you to sleep. You know,
Teddy, type of jokes. He'll rock you to sleep, and you're looking, oh, this old man. Let me tell you something, old man. Bang, bang, bang. You know, but he got good commentary, man. He got good boxing knowledge, man. But not saying that I got Teddy Atlas boxing knowledge, but I got a little bit of my own, man, and I got that vision, man. And I'm telling you, man, this is gonna play out. Like I said, it's gonna play out. Watch what I tell you now. Yeah. And I know this is being recorded. Yeah, this being recorded. It's gonna play out like I told you. It's gonna play out. He's gonna put up a heck of a fight because he's a heck of a fighter. But I'm telling you, if I'm wrong, which I doubt, he's gonna have to have exactly what Teddy said: the fortitude to fight like the house is on fire for 12 rounds, man. Because I don't think he can. I ain't gonna say he can't knock dude out, because like I say, when you throw a lot of punches and you throw precision punches like him,
and bunches, and Beterbiev been down,
right? And you can catch him. You can catch a bro like that. And then if he put Beterbiev down, he has to jump right on him before he recover, because I think he got good recuperative powers. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, because he done recoup from being knocked down and knock people out. So you got some people who don't got good recuperative powers. They take them. You see them dudes that get hit and get dropped, and then they're holding on and stumbling the whole round, i.e. Devin Haney. Then they have to take that round in between. They can come back out. Devin came back out, popping the jail. You know what I'm saying? After, because he need a little more time. He ain't got instant recuperative powers. Beterbiev done proved that he got instant recuperative powers. You know what I'm saying? So if he would have to, as soon as the count is over, if he knock him down, he would have to jump dead on him. You know what I'm saying? And I can see him in a scenario in my brain doing that, because like I say, he throws a lot of punches. But man, I'm gonna tell you though, switch that around. If he put him down, I promise you, he's out of there. He's out of there like the hula
finisher. But let me ask you, I got one question to ask you, Bank.
Talk to me.
If your guy doesn't knock my guy out, do your guy still win? Exactly.
Yeah, but I would retort with a question to you. Have my guy ever not knocked nobody out?
If it was a fifth, we all be drunk. You dig? I get that. But have your, okay, the question I'm gonna ask, you can re-ask me the same thing. Has your guy ever been in the ring with a guy like my guy?
We don't know that.
We done seen the fight.
We don't know that, man. We don't know if he been in there with a guy like him, man. I'm telling you, man. Just like Teddy just said, on paper, man, these dudes look like this, look like that.
But I'm talking about the fights that we done watched so far.
Okay, in the ring is different, man. When you in there too, you think all this stuff that we debating about, all this stuff we talk about, all this stuff that the whole boxing world talking about, do you think all that stuff ain't juggled up in his head?
Okay, but what I'm saying is we know skill, okay? Because it's levels to this, right? Has Benavidez been in there with anybody? I know Bivol has not been in there with anybody with the velocity, the type of guy that Beterbiev is. He hasn't. But I ask you, have Beterbiev been in there with somebody with the skill level of a Bivol?
No,
exactly, and vice versa.
Right.
That's what makes this thing so beautiful, man.
But listen, I'm asking you this. It's a beautiful fight, and make no bones about that.
Man, I wish we lived closer, man.
And this is another question too that ain't nobody asked.
I'm gonna have to keep you on the phone doing that night, man. We got to watch this on the phone, you know. Or you know what? Maybe on this one we might set up a private viewing, because one of my brothers, D1, he showed us how to do a private viewing where we all can be in the same room.
Let me put me in there, Coach. I'm telling you like this though. This is a question I ain't heard nobody answer. I mean, ask if they did. I ain't heard it. If you heard it, let me know.
What that is?
Nobody answered the question about This is a big thing in boxing, and people always say this. Just like with Tank in the fights, and I'm using Tank a lot because Tank, he hit hard.
He'll kill him.
He knocked people out. Tyson and stuff like that too. Tyson, all these dudes we know that got
Triple G.
Triple G, all these dudes that we know that got these big punches and knock people out. Now you got to ask yourself this. This is what I ain't heard nobody ask. How is Bivol gonna feel when he feel that power? How is he gonna respond? Is he gonna turn into a more cautious fighter? Is he, because all the stuff he done heard, all the stuff he done seen, he knocked out everybody, Then he get in there, and boom, he get cracked one time. Oh my God.
It's real. It's real.
The myth is real. You dig? So now, is he going to be more cautious? Is he going to fight more scary? Is he going to be less aggressive? Because he know that this is real. And I think if you go to the other side, man, Beterbiev them going to crack him early and let him know. And that's going to keep dudes on their toes, man. Go back to Devin and old boy, Crazy Garcia, right? First round, boom, check left hook. That boy got that left hook is what it say it is. All night jittery, all night getting caught with it. All night he was like he drunk a case of Mickey Big Mouth. You understand? So we don't know how he gonna act when he, get popped. That's gonna tell a lot too, and we gonna find that out early. We gonna find that out within the first 2 rounds. How is he gonna respond when he get popped? Because he gonna get popped.
Yeah. And trust me, I'm more than sure the game plan for Beterbiev is not to hit the head, but to hit everything else that he can touch. Yeah, so he's definitely going to put hands and feet on. I see people in the chat saying Vosdick. I respectfully disagree with you all. I believe that Bivol is a more skilled fighter than Vosdick. Maybe not by a lot, but I feel though that I watched that fight today twice. This morning, actually, I watched that fight twice this morning, man, and learned a lot from it for sure. You did, but I just still feel though that Bivol is a more silkier, a more cuter fighter than Vosdick. You know what I'm saying? I seen how Vosdick was moving around in the ring, and I just feel though that Bivol moves a little bit more silkier than Vosdick did. You know what I'm saying? And I feel though that Bivol will relax more than Vosdick did, if that's even a thing. I don't even know if it's a thing. I ain't never been punched by Beterbiev, but we do know that he's punching like crazy. He's punching like crazy. We know that.
And if I ain't mistaken, didn't Vosdick have Teddy in his corner?
That's what that's what we said from the beginning. He had Teddy in his corner, so Teddy knows. Teddy know, and the whole thing Teddy kept trying to do was relax Vosdick. He kept saying, relax, fella, relax. But then he also said, hey, you heard him. You heard him. He can be hurt. So first of all, you got to get that Superman effect out your mind that this guy can't be hurt. You know what I'm saying? But I'm going to tell you, man, that guy, when you look at the level of training that he does, man, and then you look at his body, man, he got muscles on muscles. You know, when you know him for lifting weights, your body gets real hard. You know what I'm saying? And that's what they say, body of steel. You see the muscles right here. You know what I'm saying? And everything, and they're ripped. And you see the type of push-ups he doing where he doing them on his fingers and then back to his wrist. And you can see the muscles right here and there. Yo, the man is a sound specimen. You did. Sound specimen. And that's what makes it all. But I'm going to tell you, man, people that are tacticians, that really talented and skillful, they love these type of fighters that come forward, man. They love it. Shakur, they love a guy that comes straight at them. They love it. But one thing I can say about Beterbiev, he uses angles. He uses them very well. So, like I said, it's a great fight. But if Bivol stay on that straight line going back, he can cancel Christmas. I hope he got that together. I'm going to tell you another thing Bivol better not do with Beterbiev is that high guard. You know, he be doing that stationary high guard sometimes, and that is not going to be good. He better not do that Yeah, that's pendulum, and that's how Bivol is. Exactly, man. But I'm gonna tell you, man, do not use that high guard against Beterbiev. Please don't do that, and do not walk back in a straight line. Stay off. It's a lot of shit he got to do. You know, it's like a minefield, man.
I think it's only one thing that he can do to guarantee that he don't lose. I think
I'm talking about not show up. He still loses.
That's it.
He still loses. That's fine.
Technically lose. Technically, other than that, it ain't nothing guaranteed that he ain't gonna get his block knocked off, man.
But I tell you what, that monster better show up.
He did every time he got in the ring. 100%.
Got to show 100%.
Yeah.
But you never know where that old dude show up. You know what that dude I'm talking about?
Yeah, five times.
That man undefeated, man. Undefeated. Man. And his record better than Beterbiev.
Yeah, for now.
Shit. You can't beat his record. You can't beat Father Time record, man.
Beterbiev might be prehistoric. He might be here another 100 years. Ain't nobody
ain't gonna be fighting though. I tell you what, let me tell you something. When Father Time being there in the corner, right, and he do this.
Yeah.
And you do this.
Yeah.
It don't work.
Remember what I told you.
Come with me, son. You did, because I swear he must have he touched Spence on both shoulders, and Spence did this. Get up off me, man. Get up off me, man.
He showed him up. But look, remember that quote I told you now. You remember that quote. You won't even remember it yet. It already left your brain. See what I'm saying? And that's how it is. You got to be able to lock in. Is Bivol gonna be able to lock in? I told you just a little while ago, and you forgot already. See, you may not be as good as you was all the time, but you could be good once as you ever was. You know what I'm saying? You as far as time gonna get to the point where you ain't that good. But man, I'm telling you, man, adrenaline is like some you ain't, man, you can't even explain it, bro. It's the greatest high in the world. That's how these dudes be getting in the ring, dog, and they be getting popped and popped and popped, and they keep coming because they can't feel it because the adrenaline is going. Next day, they bust up. Go look at Floyd Mayweather in the locker room after he fought Cotto. He in there with the water running. He said, man,
nose bleeding in the middle. I remember that was a tough fight for his ass.
Man, this stuff gets but at the
let me
time,
ask you, I just asked one question though. Did he win?
Yeah, but that's what I'm trying to tell you.
The boxer wins again.
But we're talking about the adrenaline though. You know what I'm saying? And it ain't like Cotto on a boxer too though. But the adrenaline, man, will carry you a long ways, man. You won't feel that stuff till the next day. So we're talking about the adrenaline rush of a man that people is only really downfall they giving him is his age. Well, he ain't lost yet, and he done knocked out everybody yet. And this is the biggest fight of his life. I think the adrenaline gonna be out the roof, and I think the performance is gonna be spectacular, and it's gonna be historic, and it's gonna be talked about. And I think he might exit stage left after that encore.
Hey, man, I tell you, no matter what, it's gonna be an exciting night. I'm gonna go ahead and start. You know, certain fight nights, man, I gotta prepare just extravagant meals, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, I might have to make. I'm gonna tell you, the last time I made this meal was a big upset. Okay, and that's when I made briskets and smoked Cornish hens. You know what I'm saying? I already bought the Cornish hens. They sitting upstairs ready. So now I'm gonna go ahead and get the brisket. I'm gonna get the brisket. And last time I cooked that meal, man, is when Spence fought Crawford, man. I ain't made that meal since.
Yeah,
you made that meal since. You know what I'm saying?
You might don't want to make that.
No. Hey, because the last time the boxer won. Boxer won. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna go ahead and make that meal again so the boxer can win. You know?
That's where your flow at. That's where your flow at, Jay. You better pay attention to what you say.
I know your guys are boxing punchers.
Yeah. So which boxer you talking about? See what I'm saying? People don't attribute him to a boxer. Javante Davis.
He's a boxer.
Newsflash, people. Javante Davis is a boxer. He's not a knockout eye. To be specific, he's a pugilist. You understand me? Ladies and gentlemen, Arthur Beterbiev is a pugilist. He's a boxer. He just has a side effect that's called a knockout punch.
Yeah, he got it. He got it. And I think the biggest thing that I want you to remember, because I'm gonna bring it back to your thoughts on your birthday, is when I'm serving that long line of crow that I'll be dishing out Sunday morning to everybody that'll be in that line. When you finally come up to me with your plate to get the crow, I'm gonna say the same thing I'm saying to you right now. There's levels to this. Okay, that's what I'm gonna say to you. As I'm serving you your crow. Hey, I'm gonna give you your whole crow. I'm not even gonna give you a crow wing. I want you to take the whole crow home because it's your birthday. If it's your birthday, so I want you to take the whole crow with you.
If by chance I happen to be in that line, if by chance, just make sure you got some hot sauce. That's all.
Oh, come on now. On that now, which one are you? Are you a Louisiana or are you the what's the other brand? I can't think of the other brand right now, man. Chesapeake. You Chesapeake. Okay. That's the old school. That's the French fry.
Yeah, just as long as you don't give me this right here.
Nah, that look like that'll hurt you behind right there, Jack.
That's going to hurt your top, your bottom, and everything.
Hey, look like we had a couple of people in here that never been here before, man. Let me recognize them real quick. I've seen two names so far. I see Ant McQueen. This Ant stuff. Ant loves this, man. We're talking about the breakdown of fights. You know what I mean? And that's our very own breakdown show, the Ant McQueen. And it looks like he's agreeing with you that Beterbiev will be the winner of this fight. You did. All right. Yeah. He's a smart man for sure. We call him Breakdown Shaw. He breaks it down to the lowest common denominator, man.
The way he sounds like a professor. He might be the smartest dude on the planet. He's agreeing with me. He's pretty sharp.
All right, well, we got $1 Trillion Dream 2 in the building. I want to welcome $1 Trillion Dream 2, the Hardcore Hangout. Hey, Trillion, we just a bunch of hardcore degenerates that get together, talk about this beautiful sport we love called boxing. We only got one rule around here in the Hangout: no hitting below the belt. That means we don't talk about nobody's mama up in here. Other than that, everything else is fair game. We want to welcome $1 Trillion Dreams 2 to the Hangout. Next, we have one more guy. Is that AI Cupro Boxing? AI Cupro something. You know who you is, man. I want to welcome you to the Hardcore Hangout. We just a bunch of hardcore degenerates that get together and talk about this beautiful sport we love called boxing. When you got one rule around here, AI, no hitting below the belt. I mean, we don't talk about nobody's mom up in here. Other than that, everything else is fair game. We want to welcome AI Cupro Boxing to the Hardcore Hangout for sure. He says Beterbiev is very, very heavy-handed. He doesn't overexert winging punches to move the opponent. You're right, but you got to hit the opponent, because if you don't hit the opponent, then it's going to be winging shots. D1 says, today is my wife's birthday, 41, officially running 50 down. Salute to D1. Happy birthday to you, sis, for sure.
She can get whatever she likes.
You're right. It's her birthday, boy. Yes, indeed. Enjoy, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, this is going to be an exciting fight, man. It's going to be talked about by every boxing pundit, analyst, breakdowner, whatever you want to say, man. Your guy, Greg Hackett, I believe he agreed with you as well, if I'm not mistaken.
You know, Greg sharp, man. He's sharp, man.
Yeah, Greg said he killed those going to be late. But I'm going to tell you, in the beginning of the fight, man, you're going to see how well my guy boxes. Now, one thing about Beterbiev, man, he breaks the body down, man. You know what I mean? And by hitting you everywhere, you know what I mean? It's just going to Bivol handle that mental breakdown that he's going to put him on, as well as that physical breakdown. You know what I mean? Probably being punched harder than he's ever been punched his whole entire life. You know what I'm saying? And does that make him cow down, or does that just make him get extra sharp? We're gonna find out, man. We're gonna find out this weekend, man. And we having the raffles that day, y'all. Right after the fight, we're gonna have a raffles where we're giving away an Apple iPod, 10th generational iPad. We're giving away a pair of Kenichi Bear headphones, and we also giving away a Ninja air fryer, man. Giving all that stuff together, man. So it's gonna be 3 people going to win in 3 different things. Oh shit, you never know. Maybe somebody's so damn lucky they win all 3 gifts, man. I ain't never seen lightning strike like that, but anything is possible. Just like how my guy might stop your guy, you dig, and then that will be crazy.
Yeah. And then
I had to get you off the roof if that happened.
And then,
Bangy, come on down off of that roof, Bangy.
Yeah. Everything happened. Then after the fight, man, they might announce, man, they having a new election, man, on that day, and I become president. Yeah.
Well, you got my vote.
You got my
vote, man.
It's 5 of us, you know what I'm saying? But that's enough. Man, listen, man, it's been an honor and a pleasure, man. I got to get up out here. JBT, man, I sure do appreciate the conversation. Listen, man, y'all heard the old saying, man. First of all, shout out TBP Nation 2 as well. We out here. Y'all don't know who I am. Go find out. Just Google me. I'm Googleable now. They tell me I'm Googleable. But I'm going to tell y'all this, man. Listen what I'm saying, man. Take a hunch and win a bunch, man. Take a hunch and win a bunch, man. I'm telling you, man, the world is going to slide a little bit to the right, and they going with Bivol, man. What I'm trying to let y'all know, Bivol is going to slide him right back where he supposed to belong, because Beterbiev is going to put him down, man. 8-11. 8-11. That's my prediction between rounds 8 and 11. Beterbiev will stop him once again. And I predict he will roll out. I don't think he'll fight no more.
He's going to just quit fighting, huh?
Why not? You did everything you came to do. You got plenty of money. You never was in it for the money. You got the glory. You got the accolades. You made your point, explanation point. You turn 40 on your birthday. You turn 40. You celebrate. You go on, enjoy life, man. Spend your money, enjoy, watch boxing, you know, become a commentator or something. Sit up there and tell the people, yeah, well, I remember when they had this talk show, man, this podcast, and shout out to Banky Pound, man. He knew what I would do.
Now, when my guy beats your guy, right, does that even make the rematch for Canelo any good anymore? Because, you know, like you said, that your guy already feels, though, that Beterbiev was better than Canelo, than Bivol. So if my guy beats your guy, I guess the Canelo fight is really not a big fight no more again, the rematch.
Yeah, I don't think it's a big fight no more anyway. I think the bigger fight would be either him, whoever wins this fight. I think the bigger fight would be against Benavidez.
Benavidez. Really?
Yeah, I think the biggest fight would be whoever wins this fight. They got one more huger payday. The huger payday, even more so than this fight, would be the winner of this fight fighting Benavidez. I think that would be the hugest fight for either one of them.
You know what? Let me see something. Hold on. Damn, who did Benavidez pick? David Benavidez picks Bivol to defeat Arthur Beterbiev.
Yeah, well, you know, he got his.
He been in the ring with Beterbiev. With Bivol.
Yeah, but he ain't been in there with Beterbiev. So how you know what Beterbiev gonna do? He ain't felt them punches neither. Beterbiev will knock him out.
Oh, we don't either.
Beterbiev will knock him out.
Yeah. Well, I tell you what, man.
Beterbiev.
I guess you gotta put Beterbiev in that little book you got too now, huh?
Yeah, let me put him down there too. Because he tripping too. I'm gonna see how
that list getting long, boy.
Yeah, and I'm gonna see. This is straight to you, Dave Benavidez. I'm gonna see how long it take you to call him out after you see what he do to Bivol. I'm gonna see if you been called his name loud as you call Canelo name. Can you do that? Can you do that? Is this thing on? Yeah, call him out. You the man. Where Beterbiev from?
From over there in Russia.
Okay, well, you the Mexican monster. We got the Russian monster. He knocks out everybody. And I ain't say every. I said everybody.
All right. Well, you know what? We're gonna end it with that, brother. You know what I mean?
JBT, man, salute. TBP, salute, man. Big J Hardcore, my brother from another. Salute, man. I'll catch y'all when I catch y'all. I'll be around, man. Hey,
All right, we're running back this Wednesday.
let's get it. Let's go.
All right, and the name we got this week, man. Oh yeah, we got a big one this week.
We stay with the big boys.
All righty, man. You take it easy, big homie.
All right, salute.
Salute. Well, there it is, y'all. I appreciate Lottie Dot and everybody that done showed up again for another hardcore party, man. And we're gonna run it back this evening at 8 o'clock where I do the old timer show, man. Make sure that y'all be locked and loaded for that day. But listen, man, I really appreciate y'all hanging in here with me today, man. And thank you all, man. I think it's an excellent fight that's coming up, man. And everybody's opinion is valid around here in the hangout. I salute you all, man. Salute to my big homie Cash Sport. Appreciate everybody that was in the building. Talib Cunningham, how you doing, construction? Shorty, good to see you, my guy. Always a pleasure. D for the win. Salute to you, my brother. Always a pleasure, man. D1, enjoy your wife today, man. Family counts. Family is important, man. Yes, indeed. Love on the people that love on you. Other than that, man, it's your boy Jay Hardcore Boxing News. I'm out of here, man. How you turn this damn thing off?